So today we have two undead slashers going head to head. Victor Crowley versus Jason Voorhees. Who wins? Let's find out. So, let's talk about strength. Starting off with Victor Crowley. He's easily ripped a man's body apart, easily ripped a man's head open, casually cut a man in half, tear people apart with just his bare hands, killed an entire SWAT team easily, and he's even pushed an entire plane full of people. An entire plane. But Jason Voorhees is out here walking through walls and locked doors as if they're not even there. He's casually ripped off limbs and decapitated people with his own hands. He stabbed his machete through a woman in the thick tree behind her. He's flipped over cars, ripped and folded people in half, overpowered Freddy and sent him flying several times and even through walls, broke down a reinforced steel door easily, and effortlessly punched through people's chests. The guy has even lifted a tank weighing 10 tons, 20,000 pounds, off of himself. Yeah, I'd say they're fairly even. Durability. Jason Voorhees is an unstoppable force. He can't die unless he chooses to. This is because his body is an extension of his will. He's consistently soaked up barrages of gunfire like a sponge and just kept going. Being set on fire did not stop him. He just kept going. Being stabbed in the eyes, the neck, and the heart only momentarily slowed him down. He just kept on going afterwards. He took several hits from Freddy, and even when Freddy kicked Jason in the balls, Jason didn't feel it. And Freddy had actually started limping as if he just kicked solid steel. He took a beating from Freddy in his nightmare world. He endured being impaled by several long metal pipes up and down his body. Toxic waste and electricity do little to nothing to him. And he's gotten back up after a massive explosion that sent him flying. And this is an explosion at point blank range. Sent him flying halfway across the lake or something. He simply cannot die. But he's not the only undead guy here. Victor Crowley can only truly be killed one way. This is because his dying mother cursed him when he was born. So when he does die, he simply resurrects the next night. The only way to truly kill him is to spread the ashes of his deceased father over his quote-unquote dead body. He's withstood being riddled with bullets. He's no-sold being stabbed and easily endured being set on fire. He got back up after an explosion and even survived being sliced in half. They're both basically unkillable and invulnerable, as neither of them has even shown signs of true pain. Both of these guys are known for catching up to their targets by walking while their targets are running. But Jason almost seems like he's teleporting or something. He's just gotten all around to different places in an instant. Even places where there's no way he could have gotten there without passing up his target. And yet he was just there before them without passing them up. So, it's not stated that he has this ability. I know in the Friday the 13th game, they give him that ability. But as far as movies go, they haven't stated that he can teleport. But it just seems like he has this ability. Both are also really good at stealth, despite their big, bulky size. Both have consistently sneaked up on their targets completely undetected and unheard. Over the years, Jason has used a wide variety of melee weapons. This includes pitchforks, spears, fire axes, chainsaws, and his go-to weapon, the iconic machete. Victor Crowley uses the same hatchet that his dad was using when he accidentally killed Victor the first time when he was a kid. He's also used a chainsaw before, but a hatchet is his go-to weapon. They both also don't just go for simple kills. No. They're both brutal and gruesome, and it seems like they want to spill as much blood as possible when they're killing someone. And lastly, Jason does have more recorded kills at 150, while Victor Crowley was only at 64. But there's only 3 Hatchet films as opposed to the literal dozen movies that Jason has been in. So, who wins? Well, both are supernatural, undead, unstoppable serial killers. They're slashers among the horror genre. You can bet this would be a bloody, gruesome fight. Um, uh, and but I will side with Jason on this one. Now, I read a Reddit page of people debating this fight, and I know a lot of people disagree with this. And maybe even the majority of people disagree with this. But I couldn't find or think of a solid way Victor Crowley could beat Jason Voorhees. And when you look at it, Jason simply can't die. Victor can at least temporarily die. It'll take a lot. I mean, the guy survived being cut in half, okay? Yeah, it will take a lot, but eventually Jason can and will do this. And if people can cause this much damage to Victor, then Jason can easily as well. Not easily, but he can as well. Jason wins after one hell of a fight. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think, and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I sure do appreciate it. Have a great day. Peace.